Hello friends, welcome to your 30-minute full body dumbbell strength workout. My name is Lene and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 5 of my Quickfire Express workout series. If you're doing that with me, the workouts are all under 30 minutes and don't compromise on fun or efficacy. So if that sounds great, all you need is a flat surface to work on, a clear view of the screen, and of course, some dumbbells. My weights, as per usual, are up there for you to reference. Feel free to match me, go heavier, go lighter, depending on what you have available to you or how strong you're feeling. I'm not gonna go extremely heavy today, just something moderate, get the blood pumping and give the muscles a good workout. With that being said, no warm-up or cool down is included, but if you would like some of those, you can find them in the description. They shouldn't add too much extra time on to your workout, but they're there in case you want them. Otherwise, we're gonna hop right in and let's work the entire body in 30 minutes. Let's get moving. Alrighty friends, let us start with a triset. We're gonna work 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off today. First is a narrow squat, so feet narrower than shoulder width apart, thighs tracking. You send it down as low as you can, keep the chest up. Exhale, straighten. Dumbbells can be up on your shoulders like I have them, or you can have them by your sides. Good. Keep it nice and slow and controlled today. It's not about rushing. So we'll repeat each triset twice through before we have a bigger break and move on. Great. Next up, let's work some shoulders. We're gonna do Arnold presses. So grab a moderate weight here. I think I'm gonna do 5 kg. That's 11 pounds. Dumbbells up 90 degrees. You open, press up, down, and close. As you can see, not lowering the elbows here, you're keeping them up at 90 degrees. Open, press, down, close. Nice and controlled. Relax the shoulders down, try not to hunch them up. Retract the shoulder blades. Let it relax. Okay, next up, we're kind of gonna combine those two. So we're gonna have the weights right here. You're gonna squat, come up, step it out as you press one dumbbell up, in. Squat, up, out, in. If you need to rest instead, you can. If you wanna squat and press like so, you can. Just up to you and how strong you're feeling today. Get nice and low in that squat. Ooh, my shoulders are very fatigued. Been doing a lot of filming recently, friends. Keep it up. Let it relax. Okay, we're gonna go from the top. Starting with the narrow squat first. One more time through each of those movements, and then we're gonna move on to a giant set instead of a triset, which just means like 4 exercises instead of 3. Okay, grab my 10s, pop it up, narrow squat, it out. Again, if you would like to have the dumbbells down here, you're more than welcome. I might do this so it stretches out my shoulders a bit. Nice, push through those heels to stand. Big exhale. Good job. Okay, Arnold presses, you know how to do them. Pick an appropriate weight, something that should challenge you in these 40 seconds, you know? You don't want to go too ridiculously light that you don't even feel like you've worked. I just know it's gonna burn, but that's why we're here. Bring it up, out, press. Close. Another thing to keep note of is as you press up, make sure your ribs aren't flaring and you're not arching your back. So we want to tuck the hips under, knit the top of the ribs down towards the top of the hips to keep that core nice and engaged. Relax the shoulders. Great job. Okay, get ready for the narrow squats with the Arnold step out. You can keep them nice and active and lifted the entire time. Amazing if you have to drop the dumbbells down to your shoulder and rather do a normal shoulder press. Totally fine. You're still working your shoulders. It's not the end of the world. Okay, ready? Nice and narrow with those feet. Pop the dumbbells up, squat. Step it out and press. Keep the core nice and tight. Whew. Shoulders are burning. Okay, 30 seconds of rest for you and for me. Grab some water, shake it out. We're moving on to a giant set next. So we're gonna do 4 exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. First one is gonna be a loaded lateral lunge. So grab a heavy weight, you're gonna pop it on your shoulder and we're gonna lunge side to side, alternating. I'm gonna grab my 10s, that's 22 pounds in each hand. Nice and wide with those feet, toes turned out, sink the hips down, keep the chest up, press through the foot. Give me a smile. Loading the dumbbells up on the front of your shoulders will help you engage your core a little bit more. Good, sink those hips down.
Open your eyes, open your eyes.
Woo. Good job. All right, take a break. Next up, we're gonna do some Bentover Flies. So go nice and light for this if you can. Nothing too heavy. I'm gonna do 2 kgs, that's 4.5 pounds per dumbbell. It's really all that you need. Good, bend in those hips, send the hips back, back flat. Bend those elbows, have palms facing each other. Lift up to shoulder height and down. Do this nice and slow and controlled. Working the rear delts here and the mid trap. Just like that. Gaze nice and neutral, so try not to crane your head up or look too far towards your belly button. Great job. Okay, drop your weights and grab something that is moderately heavy. I'm gonna use a 5 here. We're gonna start on one side. I'll go over to my left first. Lateral lunge, sink into the hip, come up and pull. So as you can see, dumbbell is in line with the elbow height and I'm pulling back. We're really activating the back muscles and the rear delts. So take these nice and slow. You really want to take all momentum out of the pull. Lunge and pull. And make the most of this. Really activate that glute as you push through the heel to stand. Just like that, friends. Great job. Okay, we're gonna do that on the other side. This is your last interval. Then we're done with this circuit. We're gonna repeat it from the top once more after this. So everything's gonna stay the same. Try and maintain your pace as well. So try not to speed up on this side, just because you kind of know the movement now. Keep the same pace so we can relatively keep the reps the same. Good, dumbbell pulling towards that shoulder. Give me a smile. You're working with control, right? We're not rushing. Great work. Okay, drop your dumbbell, shake it out. Ready to do that all from the top one more time. So we're gonna start with the loaded lateral lunges, alternating sides. Feet nice and wide. Pop the dumbbells up, sink it down. See if you can challenge yourself to sink a little bit deeper into the working hip. Good, feel the stretch across the glute, really push through your foot. Exhale to stand. Yes. Come on, push to the end. Great work. Okay, get ready for the bent over flies. Again, nothing too heavy. I promise you 2 kgs of these and I'm sizzled. This is way more than enough. You ready? Make sure we get a nice flat back so hip goes back. We're not sending the chest forward. When that starts to happen, you start to put your weight into your toes and then your back starts to take over, your lower back, and then things start to hurt. So we don't want that. Send the hips back, bend the knees, gaze neutral, fly with control. Well done. Okay, let us move into those lateral lunge with the high pull. Great job, friends. Let's do this with purpose. Lunge over, send it deep, pull high with control. Good, keep that elbow lifted. Try not to have it come down like this. You wanna, almost like there's a little balloon. Lifting that elbow up, keeping it pulled nice and high. Great job. Other side, and then we're moving along just like that. Flying through. Start to feel the endorphins hit here. Getting toasty. Slowly but surely building heat, have to say. Okay, one more time, let's do it. Lunge over, make sure you switch sides, pull. Come on. Dig deep. I know it's a weird movement. High pulls are not often incorporated in strength workouts, so we are challenging ourselves here. Like that, well done. All right, take your water break. Deep breaths, pat your brow if you need. We're gonna move on to trisets. So now we're only working in trisets. That was the only longer giant set that we have. Exercise A is gonna be alternating reverse lunges. Pretty sure you're familiar. Grab some heavy weights for these. Remember, angle of your torso will alter what we're hitting. So if you lean forward more and you step back, you can hit more glute. If you keep your torso more upright, it's gonna be more quad. So you pick whatever one you'd prefer. I really don't mind. Just make sure you're alternating legs. Gently kiss the back knee to the floor. Pressing through the heel to stand. Great work. Okay, dropping one dumbbell. Going nice and heavy for this. We're gonna do a 1 dumbbell bent over row. So get your feet nice and wide, enough to give space for that dumbbell. Send the hips back, bend the knees, extend and pull. Can you see as I extend, my shoulders drop a bit, and then I pull back, my shoulders lift. That is what we want. Let's do it. Gaze neutral, back flat. Really try and get those elbows to touch behind your back. Yes. Let's go. Great job. Okay, next up, we're gonna do an alternating reverse lunge with a single arm bent over row. So we need 1 dumbbell for this. You're gonna hold it in the hand that you're stepping back with. Step back, hold it here. Don't drop the knee down, don't rest. Hold it, row, step back, switch over. Hold, row, step forward and switch. Bit different here. Definitely gonna get the heart rate pumping here because we're combining 2 compound exercises, a bent over row and a reverse lunge. Hover that back knee, don't let it drop. You're doing so well. Let it relax. All right, we're gonna go from the top. One more time. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'm gonna open my door, get some air. It is officially hot in here. Alternating reverse lunges. You got this. Great work. 1 dumbbell row next. I'm telling you, lunges are basically cardio. Whenever I do them, my heart rate just goes like that. Are we ready? Only rowing 1 dumbbell here. Let's go. Extend, row it into the tummy. Lengthen through the sides of your neck. Send those hips back, bend the knees. Take it slow. Woo, well done. Final exercise for this triset, we're gonna do the alternating reverse lunges with a single arm row, just like that. All right. Remember, only one dumbbell is needed here. Step it back, brace yourself, keep the back knee lifted, row. Step forward through the front foot, switch it out. You're doing so well. Ten more seconds, and then you get a 30-second break. Take your rest, friends. Good work. Okay, we're gonna move on to our second last triset. Gonna do some sumo squats and curling and pressing and fun stuff. So with that being said, exercise number one for the triset is a sumo squat. So grab something heavy. This mainly works glutes, so you can load it. Dumbbells come in between. Feet nice and wide to give yourself space for the dumbbells. Toes turned out, keep your back flat, chest up, send the hips down, bring it up. But we're gonna keep a bend in those hips. We're not gonna overextend and drive forward. Keep the tension there. Down and up. Sink it low. Ooh, sweat is definitely starting to pour. Good job. Okay, we're gonna do a curl and a press. Very basic, pick a decent weight here. I'm gonna grab 5 kg, that is 11 pounds. We're gonna hammer curl it up, neutral grip, press overhead, and reverse. So neutral grip means we are just having our palms facing each other here. Tuck the elbows and triceps into the waist, curl it up, press it up, curl it down. Fully extended biceps at the bottom. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears, lengthening through the sides of our necks. Ooh. This one is like creeps up on you. I'm really starting to feel the sweat. Entire body is feeling warm. Great job. Okay, what's gonna happen now is we're gonna do dumbbell power cleans. So go up in weight a little bit if you can. I'm gonna do 7.5 kgs in each hand. That's 16.5 pounds. What we're gonna do, have the dumbbells in between. Slight bend in the knees. We're gonna drive the hips forward, clean it up, then pop it down. So it's literally a hip thrust movement. As you can see, as the dumbbells come down, hips go back, then thrust them up, dumbbells come up to shoulders. Take your time here, reset at the top. Nice. Keep your core nice and engaged, spine straight, even as you lower the weights in between your legs. Well done. Woo, that one definitely gets the heart rate up. Okay, we're gonna repeat that all from the top one more time, and then we'll get into the final superset, guys. It flies by. Not superset, triset. 3, 3 movements. Okay, sumo squats. Go nice and heavy here. Don't cheat yourself. I'm not the one who gets the short end of the stick if you decide not to go as heavy as you can with good form. It's you. Woo, sink those hips low. Come on, less than 10 seconds. Great work. Okay, let us do those curls and presses. Use this time to really let your heart rate come down. Big deep breaths and try and sync it with the movement. All right. Breathe deep. Starting at the bottom. Let's exhale. Press it up. Inhale down. Lengthen your breaths here. Exhale. Inhale down. Triceps, when you are in the curl, both down and up are pressed nice and tight towards your ribs. Keep it going, friends. Well done. Cool, let us finish with the dumbbell power swings. Then we have a break and we move on to the final triset. Ooh, it's definitely been a week worth of workouts if you've been doing the series, the challenge with me. Lots of fun, straight to the point. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, this is part of a challenge called the Quickfire Challenge. All workouts are 30 minutes or less. And they're lots of fun. It's 4 weeks long. That's 20 different unique workouts for you to choose from. And because they're so short, you can really fit them into any schedule. Let's go, drive those hips. Relax. All right, friends, catch your breath. That one definitely got the heart rate up a bit. Big breaths, don't sit down, don't lie down, just step touch. Okay, we're gonna do one final tricep. It's a bit different, so bear with me and just give yourself some grace while you kind of learn this movement if it's new for you. So we're all familiar with an RDL. What's gonna happen now is we're gonna do a cross-body RDL. Hips go back, bend the knees, dumbbell crosses to opposite leg, bring it up, then you switch. So initiate the movement with the hips, then bend the knees, cross over, keeping the dumbbell nice and close, bring it up, switch. Now there's no need to go very heavy here. Sink it nice and low. Hips driving forward and back. Oh my gosh, heart rate is definitely up there. Okay, what's gonna happen next is we're gonna do dumbbell overhead tricep extensions. I hate these, but it's fine. We're gonna do them anyway. I'm gonna do it with 1 dumbbell, holding it like this. If you would like to do it with 2, like so, you can, it's up to you. I'm gonna get down on the ground and do these kneeling, just for space sake. But up, lock the elbows together, bend them down, extend, straighten up all the way. Get those elbows nice and straight because that is the function of the tricep. Lock it out. Good. Ooh, feel the burn. Okay, what's gonna happen next is we're gonna combine those two movements. And it's kind of gonna be a little bit more of an explosive thing. So one dumbbell in hand, we'll start on one side, we'll do the other side next time. Gonna send it over, thrust the hips up, bring it up, and then you're gonna give me a cross tricep extension. All right? So do it nice and slow. Send the hips down, really feel the stretch across the back of the glute. Drive the hips forward, jerk it up, then slow it down as you do the tricep. Okay, definitely different here. Combining power, strength, control, mobility, everything. Good, try and only move from that elbow in the tricep extension. Great job, friends. Okay, let's go from the top. Starting with the crossover RDLs. This is our last 3 minutes. On the clock, you and me, no excuses. If you've come this far, giving up now, clicking out now, is just cheating yourself. So let's finish this off strong. Feet shoulder width apart. Send it across and over. Give me a smile. How fast did that go? How many new movements did you learn today? I feel like there were some creative ones in here. Tried my best, you know. I live to please you with these workouts, so I hope it was fun. But we're not done yet. Final little push together. Whew. Going across the body really challenges the core in a different way. All right, friends. 2 more minutes. Let's do the tricep extensions. I'm gonna pop down on my knees. Feel free to do it standing. It really doesn't matter. Are you ready? I just know the faces I'm about to pull are gonna be iconic because my triceps are burning. Good. Really make sure that the triceps are pushing towards each other and you're not out here because that can be a lot more shoulder. So close the triceps, have them pointing towards the wall in front of you. Take it slow. Great job, friends. Okay, up on your feet. Final little interval here. Crossover RDL. You're gonna jerk it up and then do your, what's it called? Tricep extension on the other side. Good job. Ooh. Shall we? Crossover RDL. Let's finish it off. Send it down. Jerk it up. Power. Then extend across. So as you do that tricep extension, you almost want to drop the dumbbell down towards the opposite shoulder. Just like that. Come on, friends. Let's push to the end. We've definitely left all of the body properly worked today. And let it relax. Well done. Pop your weights down. Give yourself a big round of applause and a massive pat on the back. How did you enjoy that? If you liked it, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. A bird just gave me the most massive fright. It took off outside my window. Oh my goodness. But anyways, remember this is part of a challenge. You can find all the workouts populating in a playlist throughout the month of September. It's a lot of fun, and if you showed up today, well done, because I know sometimes there's not a lot of time in the day, but you still made time for yourself, and that is what matters. So well done. Sometimes showing up is the hardest part, and I hope you have a lovely day because you do deserve it. I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends.